students. Today we start Science and Technology Part 1, Standard 10. We continue our next part of lesson number 9, Carbon Compounds. Hydrocarbons, saturated and unsaturated. Carbon compound contains many elements. The elements hydrogen is present to a smaller or larger extent in a majority of carbon compounds. The compounds which contain carbon and hydrogen as the only two elements are called hydrocarbons. Mark the definition. The compounds which contain carbon and hydrogen as the only two elements are called hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons are the simplest and the fundamental organic compounds. The smallest hydrocarbon, underline, the smallest hydrocarbon is methane. So what is the formula given? Molecular formula of methane is CH4, only one carbon and 4 hydrogen, formed by combination of one carbon atom and 4 hydrogen atoms. We have already seen the structure of methane. Ethane is one more hydrocarbon. Its molecular formula is C2H6, 2 carbon and 6 hydrogens. The first step in writing the line structure is also called as a structural formula of a hydrocarbon, is to join the carbon atoms in the molecule with a single bonds, and then in the second step use the hydrogen atoms in the molecular formula so as to fulfill the remaining valencies of the tetravalent carbon atom. Why carbon is called as a tetravalent? Because we know the atomic number of carbon is 6. Its electronic configuration is a 2,4. In the outermost shell, 4 electrons are there. For completing its octet, 4 more electrons are required, and that's why called as a tetravalent. Tetra means 4, valent means valency. Carbon showing the valency 4, called as tetravalent carbon atom. Now see figure 9.8. Figure 9.9 shows electron dot structure using two methods. So question is asked here. Draw the structural formula, या line structure, and as well as draw the electron dot structure by two methods are showing here. This is the first method with the help of circle, and this is second method without circle. Now ethane, molecular formula is C2H6. So two steps are given here. In first step, join the two carbon atoms with a single bond like this, carbon carbon. In second step, what we are doing, use the 6 hydrogen atoms in the molecular formula. So how we are writing? Because carbon shows the valency 4, so carbon forms 4 bonds. So 1, 2, 3, and here also 1, 2, 3. All these valencies are satisfied by 6 hydrogen atoms, and its structural formula is ready here. Line structure or structural formula. Next one is given electron dot structure. This is the first, this is second. Two methods are with the help of circle and without the circle. Show that structure. So carbon carbon is showing, so 1 and 1, these are the electrons showing by dot, electron dot structure. Now valency of carbon is 4, so 1, 2, 3. So these are the valence electrons present in the carbon atom. 4 valence electrons, because electronic configuration is what? 2, 4. These 4 valence electrons we are showing. So there is a formation of bonds. Remaining one more atom is showing there, hydrogen. So hydrogen atomic number is 1 and valence is 1. So only 1 electron. So 1 electron of carbon, 1 electron of hydrogen. Like this, all valencies are satisfied by hydrogen atom. So this is called as what? Electron dot structure, that is showing here. And same way with the help of circle, that electron dot structure are showing. So by any one method is used to write the answer when question is asked. Draw the electron dot structure of the following hydrocarbon. Next. Use your brain power. Molecular formula of propane is given, that is C3H8. From above, draw its structural formula. Structural formula means line structure. Clear? This is for your homework. Next. From the structural formula of ethane and propane, it is seen that valencies of all atoms are satisfied by the single bond. Such compounds are called as a saturated compounds. Mark there. What do you mean by saturated compounds? So mark the answer from here. The valencies of all the atoms are satisfied by the single bond are called saturated compounds. Ethane and propane, these are the two examples. Remember, ethane and propane are the two examples of saturated hydrocarbons. Saturated hydrocarbons are also called as alkanes. Remember, there are two more carbons that contain two carbon atoms, namely ethene, formula is given, molecular formula C2H4, and ethine C2H2. Let us see the method to draw the structural formula, that is line structure of ethane, by using the two steps. Structure of ethane. In first step, what we are write or draw, join the two carbon atoms with a single bond. So that is showing here, carbon 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 single bond. In second step, use the 4 hydrogen atoms in the molecular formula for satisfying tetravalency of both carbon atom. So check there, 4 hydrogens are showing here, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So check there, carbon forming the 4 bonds, only 3 are there. So tetra means 4 valency is not satisfied, only 1, 2 and this is a 3 for this carbon atom. For second carbon atom also same, only 3 bonds are formed but valency is 4, so 4 bonds are required here. So what is the remaining possibility? So we are showing the double bond between the two carbon atoms like this, and then this is what third step. Check that. So it appears that one valency of each of the two carbon atom is not satisfied because only 3 bonds are formed here. Now step number 3, satisfy the tetravalency of the two carbon atoms by drawing double bond in place of the single bond between the two carbon atoms, and the molecular structural formula of ethane is we are drawing here, carbon carbon double bond and remaining valency satisfied by 4 hydrogen atoms. Now electron dot structures are also showing here. So double bond is formed between these and remaining is showing like this, that is showing by with the help of circle, and this is without the help of circles. So by two methods that structure is showing here, electron dot structure of ethane. Next, line structure are showing here. Now use your brain power. The molecular formula of ethine is C2H2. From this, draw its structural formula and electron dot structure. This is question number 1. Question number 2, how many bonds have to be there in between the two carbon atoms in ethine so as to satisfy their tetravalency? So I will show some basic information and answer of these two questions. First of all, now what we learn here? Now here we learn about the classification of hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbons, there are two types, open chain and closed chain Open chain, again two types, saturated and unsaturated. In saturated, one more type, that is alkane. In unsaturated, two types, that is alkene and alkynes. Alkane means only carbon single bond is present. Alkene, ene at the last, that is a carbon double bond. And alkyne at the last, yne is there. So carbon triple bond is present in hydrocarbon compound. So that's why single bond is present, so called as alkane. Double bond is present, so in general alkene, and triple bond present, then alkyne. So general formulas are given. General formula of alkane is CnH2n plus 2. N means nothing but the number of carbon atoms. So if we are substitute the 1, so we are getting the first compound of alkane series. If you are substitute the 2, so second hydrocarbon compound is formed in alkene series. So in this way we are learn. Now alkene, what is the general formula of alkene? CnH2n, and general formula of alkyne is CnH2n minus 2. This is general information. This is a classification of hydrocarbons. Next, so I will show the series. Number of carbon atoms indicated by letter N. Alkane means single carbon single bond. General formulas are also mentioned here. This is your basic information as per the number of carbon atoms present. So that is alkane series, alkene series and alkyne series. Formulas are also shown. Now see here. Only one carbon is present, then formula is C1H2 into 1 plus 2. That is a 2 plus 2, 4. CH4. In alkene series, first hydrocarbon is formed, that is the methane. If we are substitute the number of carbon atom, value of N is 2, then we are getting the answer C2H2 into N. N value is 2. 2 to the 4, 4 plus 2, 6. HC2H6, that is the ethane. Next one, 3 carbons are present, then C3H8, that is the name is propane. 4 carbon atoms, then C4H10 in alkane series, that is a butane. So this is alkane series is formed. Number of carbon atom increases, so formula and names are given. 5 carbon C5H12, so pentane. 6 carbon atoms C6H14, hexane. 7 carbon atoms are present, then heptane. 8 are there, octane. 9 means nonane, and 10 carbon atoms, then decane. Next, now here in alkene series, this carbon bond, double bond is formed between at least 2 carbon atoms. So here first N is equal to 1 means carbon double bond is present between 2 carbon atoms. So this compound is not possible here, containing 1 carbon atom in both alkene and alkyne. So first compound in alkene and alkyne start from carbon, number of carbon atoms 2. So if we are substitute here to C2H2N, 2 into 2 means 4, C2H4. Here ethane, so what is the name of here? Ethene, because ene means double bond. And in case of alkynes, substitute the value of N equal to 2, C2H, 2 into 2 means 4, 4 minus 2 means 2, C2H2. This C2H2 means nothing but 2 carbon, then ethine. It is also called as a acetylene. So check there, alkane, alkene, alkyne series. According to number of carbon atoms, names are propane in alkane, propene in alkene, propyne in alkyne. Butane, carbon single bond, carbon double bond, then butene, triple bond, then butine. Pentane, pentene, pentyne. Hexane, hexene, hexyne. Heptane, heptene, heptyne. Like this way, up to 10 number of carbon atoms are 10, that series are showing here. All these are called as here showing we are showing the 3 series: alkane series, alkene series, alkyne series, called as a homologous series. So difference between any 2 consecutive compound is, check, ethane minus methane. So we are getting the answer CH2. Even in alkene series, pentene minus butene. So we are also getting the answer C2H2. So sorry, CH2. The CH2 group is called as here methylene group. So we are find the molecular mass of this methylene group. Molecular mass of methylene group CH2 is atomic mass of one carbon plus atomic mass of hydrogen multiplied by 2 because 2 hydrogen present in methylene group. So atomic mass of carbon is 12 plus 1 into 2. So 12 plus 2 answer is 14. So any consecutive members of this homologous series difference is of one methylene group and atomic mass difference is of 14. Next. Third answer, use your brain power, that is given in our textbook on page number 115. Molecular formula is given here about ethine C2H2. From this draw a structural formula and electron dot structure. The structural formula of ethine, that is C2H2, is like this. Carbon ethine means YNE present at the last, means carbon-carbon triple bond, and remaining valence is satisfied by the hydrogen atom. 2 hydrogen atoms are given here. This is a structural formula. Now electron dot structure shows like this. So cross electron of carbon atom showing by cross and electrons of hydrogen showing by dot. So electron dot structure. So if we are joined like this, so there is a formation of bond takes place. So that is called as a electron dot structure. Next, how many bonds have to be there in between two carbon atoms in ethine? So we confirm how many are there. There is a 3 bonds are formed. So there are 3 covalent bonds between two carbon atoms in ethine so as to satisfy the valency of both the carbon atoms. Clear all of you? Next, come back. Next one. The carbon compound, next point that is showing here. Next, define unsaturated hydrocarbon. Answer, mark the answer. The carbon compound having a double bond or a triple bond between the two carbon atoms are called unsaturated compounds. For example, ethene and ethine, double or triple bond, are the example of unsaturated hydrocarbon. Next, what do you mean by alkene? Define alkene. Mark the answer. The unsaturated hydrocarbon containing carbon-carbon double bond are called alkene. Next one, alkyne. Define alkyne. Mark the answer. The unsaturated hydrocarbon whose structure containing a carbon-carbon triple bond are called alkyne. Generally, the unsaturated compounds are more reactive than the saturated compounds. Remember this information. Next one. Straight chain, branch chain and rings of carbon atoms. Let us compare the structural formulae of methane, ethane and propane. From these structural formulae, it is seen that the carbon atom, single or more carbon atom bonded to each other, lie in the core of the molecule, means at the center, core means, while the hydrogen atoms bonded to each other to each of the carbon atoms are on the periphery, means around of the carbon atom of the molecule. The mutually bonded carbon atoms in the core, means at the center, are like the skeleton of molecule. The carbon skeleton determines the shape of the molecule of a carbon compound. A straight chain of a carbon atom is formed by joining the carbon atoms are next to the other. The first column of the table, that is on next page, table number 9.12, shows a straight chain of carbon atoms. Write the structural formulae of the corresponding straight chain hydrocarbons in the second column, satisfying the tetravalency of the carbon atom by joining them to the hydrogen atoms. Work out the molecular formula from this and write it down in the third column. The name of the hydrocarbon is already given in the fourth column. Now see on page number 116. You complete this table. This is for your homework. Now what is showing here? Already I told, Wherever the red color boxes are shown, that part is omitted. For your extra knowledge, you read that information. No any question asked on this red color boxes, that is omitted part. Next, complete this table. Straight chain of carbon atoms. One carbon, then formula only one carbon, remaining valency satisfied by hydrogen. So combine one carbon and 4 hydrogen. So CH4 name is what? Methane. 2 carbon atoms, then draw the structure and molecular formula. So ethane, 3 carbon, propane, 4 means butane, 5 pentane, 6 hexane, 7 means heptane, 8 means octane, 9 means nonane, and 10 means decane. This is a alkane series is formed, carbon carbon single bond. So try to draw the whole table in your notebook. Straight chain hydrocarbon all are. Now let us to pay more attention to the carbon chain in butane. The 4 carbon atoms can be joined to form a carbon chain in yet another way. So all 4 carbons are joined in a straight line. This is the first one. 2 possible carbon chains. So that is a straight chain hydrocarbon, straight chain butane. And second one carbon at the center and remaining 3 at the periphery of the central core carbon atom, and remaining valencies are satisfied by what? Hydrogen atoms. So that is showing here. The 2 structural formulae for the molecular formula C4H10 means butane, straight chain, and this is called as a branch chain of hydrocarbon. That is possible in case of butane containing 4 carbon atoms. Next, so here what we are learn, molecular formula is the same but structural formulas are not same. 2 different structural formula we are drawing in case of butane. Molecular formula is same, so like these structures are called as isomers or isomers of the compounds. See here next paragraph. 2 different structural formulae are obtained on joining hydrogen atom to these 2 chains so as to satisfy the tetravalency of carbon atom. The molecular formula of both the structural formulae is the same, which is C4H10 means butane. These are 2 different compounds as their structural formulae are different. So mark the definition. What is meant by structural isomerism? So answer is given here. Mark this. The phenomenon in which compounds having the different structural formulae have the same molecular formula is called structural isomerism. Means structural formula same or different? Molecular formula is same but structural formulas are different, so that structures are called as structural isomerism. Next, the number of carbon compounds increases further due to the isomerism observed in carbon compounds. The carbon chain 1, that is showing in figure above, figure 9.13a, is a straight chain of carbon atoms, whereas in second we learn carbon chain number 2 called as a branch chain of carbon atoms. Apart from the straight chains and branch chains, closed chain of a carbon atom are present in some carbon compounds, wherein rings of carbon atom, closed chain means closed chain or ring chain of carbon atoms form. For example, molecular formula of cyclohexane. Molecular formula is given C6H12. Its structural formula contain a ring of 6 carbon atom, that is showing here. Now check. 6 carbon atoms in the form of ring and remaining valencies of carbon, that is tetravalency, 4 valency satisfied by the 12 hydrogen atoms. So for 6 carbons are present, so each carbon satisfying their 4 valency with the help of 2 hydrogen atoms. Clear? 1, 2, 3 and 4 like this. So this is the structural formula of what? Cyclohexane. Ring structure, ring structure of cyclohexane are called as structure formula. Use your brain power, draw electron. Now you draw the electron dot structure of this cyclohexane. This is your homework question. Try to draw. I will show the answer in our assignment question. Next one, all types of carbon compounds, whether straight chain, branch chain or cyclic, can be saturated or unsaturated. This is explained by various examples of hydrocarbon in this below table 9.15. First one, straight chain hydrocarbon. Now saturated, we are taking the example C3H8. You take any one example. Yeah, butane. You are taking the example propane, C3H8. So this is a straight chain, structure formula shown. Now in case of unsaturated, means double or triple bond present between any two carbon atoms. So double bond showing in between these two carbon atoms, remaining valency satisfied by what? Hydrogen atom. So it is a double bond. So what is the general formula? CnH2n. So propane means 3 carbon present. So n value is what? 3. So C3H6. Only 6 hydrogen in case of alkene, that is a propene, and propine at the last YNE. So general formula of alkyne is CnH2n minus 2. So C3, it is a propine, means 3 carbon atoms. So 3 2s are 6, 6 minus 2, 4. Only 4 hydrogen present. So that is a propine. You show a triple bond in between any two carbon atom, first, second or second, third. Remaining valency satisfied by hydrogen atoms. So here what we learn? In case of saturated as well as unsaturated compounds are formed. Next, branch chain hydrocarbons. Now taking the example of isobutane. So this is already we learned C4H10, it is a butane, but we are showing the branch chain. So showing the formula like this, that is a 3 carbon atoms in straight chain, but 1 carbon is not in the line, that is a joined to the middle carbon atom, and showing here that structure is called as a isobutane. Why called as butane? Because 4 carbon and all carbon atoms are not in straight line. That's why called as branch chain or isobutanes. Next one, double bond is present in between 2 carbon atoms here, and remaining valency satisfied by what? Hydrogen atoms. So it is a double bond, means alkene series. So how many carbon? That is, there are 4 carbons. So it is a butane, but double bond is present. So what? Butylene, yeah, butene. Isobutene, yeah, isobutylene, that is the name. Next, in case of cyclic hydrocarbon also, that is saturated as well as unsaturated compounds are present. Unsaturated, saturated means single bond. So we learn about this example cyclohexane in previous point. So 6 carbon in the form of ring, so cyclohexane. 5 carbon in the form of ring, so 5 carbon means pentane, but in the form of ring, so that is called as a cyclopentane. Next, cyclohexene. Hexane means 6 carbon atoms, but hexene at the last, what? ENE present. So 1 carbon double bond present in the form of ring, that double bond is present here, remaining all valency satisfied by hydrogen atom. So cyclohexene. One more structure is given. This is important structure. Draw the structure of benzene. 2-mark question is asked in the exam. So molecular formula is C6H6. Alternate single and double bond in between the carbon atom, and remaining valencies are satisfied by what? Hydrogen atom. So this is the structure of benzene. Next, it is learned from the structural formula of benzene that it is a cyclic unsaturated hydrocarbon. Why that is called as unsaturated? Because double bond is present, that is called as multiple bond. There are 3 alternate double bonds in the 6-membered ring structure of benzene. So mark here. What define aromatic compounds? The compound having this characteristic. Now which characteristic? This characteristic means what? The compound having alternate double bond in a ring structure of benzene. Clear? So that characteristic unit is in there in their structure, that is called as what? Aromatic compounds. Next point, functional group. Functional group in carbon compounds. Till now you have learned about the hydrocarbon compounds formed by combination of the elements carbon and hydrogen. Many more types of carbon compounds are formed by formation of a bond of carbon with other elements such as halogens. Halogen means fluorine, chlorine, bromine and iodine. We learn in lesson number 2. Oxygen, nitrogen, sulfur. The atom of these elements substitute one or more hydrogen atoms in the hydrocarbon chain, and thereby the tetravalency of carbon is satisfied. So the atoms, next one, the atoms of the elements which is a substitute for hydrogen is referred as a heteroatom. Instead of hydrogen, we are using this halogen, oxygen, nitrogen or sulfur. So these atoms are called as heteroatoms. Sometimes heteroatoms are not alone, means not a single, but exist in the form of certain groups of atoms. So see in the next table 9.16, we learn in detail about this. Last paragraph, the compound acquires specific chemical properties due to these heteroatoms or a group of atoms that contain heteroatoms irrespective of the length and nature of the carbon chain in that compound. Therefore, these heteroatoms or group of atoms containing heteroatoms are called as what? Functional group. What do you mean by functional group? So that answer is given here. Now in the table 9.16 shows a few functional groups that occur in carbon compound. Now see what are the different functional groups are shown in the table. Here, the free valency of a functional group is indicated by a short line. The functional group taking place of a hydrogen is joined to the carbon chain with this valency. The carbon-carbon double and triple bonds are also recognized as a functional groups as the respective compound gets specific chemical properties due to them. Now question is asked in different way. What are the different functional groups? Draw the table. Give one example. Complete the following table. Now see this table. Functional groups. Which heteroatoms? First one, halogen. Halogen means chlorine, bromine, iodine. Its name is called as a halo. Halogen means halo. So chlorine is we are writing at the time of naming the compounds. That is a chlorine means chloro. Bromine is present, then bromo. Iodine present, then iodo. So that single line is attached in the hydrocarbon compounds, hydrogen replaced by these heteroatoms. So chlorine is attached to one carbon in case of methane, so chloromethane. Clear? Remember this. This is a structural formula, and then condensed structural formula means combine all. Say next, oxygen. Oxygen is present. Then name of the functional group is alcohol, indicated as a OH. So only one line is showing here, that is called as a condensed structure formula, that is a OH. OH means alcohol group. Second one is aldehyde. Structure of this functional group is like this: C double bond O and then again a hydrogen attached to carbon. Condensed means CHO. Next one is a ketone. C double bond O, remaining two valencies are showing by short lines. So condensed is CO. Carboxylic acid, C double bond O, again O and H, COOH, it condense one. Then only oxygen is there by two valencies, then called as ether, same is here. Ester, C double bond O and again O is showing here. COO is the functional group of ester. And next heteroatom is nitrogen, called as amines. So how and nitrogen, valency of nitrogen is a 3, so 1 is remains as it is and remaining 2 satisfied by hydrogen. So combined your condensed formula is dash your bond NH2, that is called as amine group. So these are the functional groups are showing in this table. Next one is homologous series. You have seen that chains of different lengths are formed by joining the carbon atoms to each other. Moreover, you have also seen that a functional group can take place of a hydrogen atom on these chains. As a result of this, large number of compounds are formed having the same functional group but different lengths of carbon chain. For example, there are many compounds such as CH3OH. OH means alcohol group. So CH3OH means methyl alcohol. One carbon means methane. So one hydrogen replaced by alcohol. So methyl alcohol. CH3CH2. So two carbon means ethane, but one hydrogen replaced by OH. So it is called as a ethyl alcohol. Next one is CH3CH2 CH2OH, 3 carbon, then propane, then one hydrogen replaced by OH, propyl alcohol. Next one is a butyl alcohol like this, which contain alcohol as the functional group. OH means alcohol group. Though the length of a carbon chain in them is different, their chemical properties are very much similar. Why? Because in all that compounds OH is present, all are alcohols, different types of alcohol. That's why similarity in case of chemical properties due to the presence of same functional group in them. The series of compounds formed by joining the same functional group in the place of a particular hydrogen atom on the chain having sequentially increasing length is called as a homologous series. Mark the definition of homologous series. Start from here. Define homologous series. The series of compounds formed by joining the same functional group in the place of a particular hydrogen atom on the chain having sequentially increasing length is called as homologous series. Means by using the same molecule of same formula, that same general formula, compounds are formed and containing same functional group. There are different homologous series in accordance with the functional group. For example, homologous series of alcohol, homologous series of carboxylic acid, homologous series of aldehyde, etc. All the members of homologous series are called as homologues of each other. Earlier, you filled the structural formulae and molecular formulae in table 9.1, that is related to alkane series, that is a saturated hydrocarbon. Clear? See on the previous pages. From that, the initial part of the homologous series of alkane was formed. Let us understand the characteristic of homologous series by considering initial part of homologous series of alkane, alkene and alcohol. Now see table 9.17 on the next page. Complete the following table. Fill the gaps in the table 9.17 A, table B and C of homologous series. Check that tables. So wherever the dash blank spaces are there, you count the number of carbon atoms. Now here 3 are given. So next one, first one is methane, 2 carbon ethane, 3 carbon propane, 4 means butane. So 4 carbon atoms, so answer is 4 here. Clear? Check. And what is next? Number of CH2 group. How many CH2 group? So one hydrogen at the last we are attaching like this. Then CH2, 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 CH2. So 4 are there. Clear? Next pentane means 5 and 5 CH2 group. Hexane means 6 carbon atom and 6 CH2 group. Even boiling points are also given in the last column. You check that. Homologous series of alkane is over. Now second homologous series of alcohol. First 4 are given. 1 carbon present in alcohol series, then methanol, methyl alcohol. 2 carbon present, then ethanol or ethyl alcohol. Two names are there. We learn about this naming system also in the next time. 3 carbon, then propanol or propyl alcohol. 4 carbon present in this, then butanol butyl alcohol. So number of carbon atoms, check the number of carbon atom, only 1. and CH2 group is also 1 because this is a OH, alcohol group. Next, here 2 carbon, then same number of carbon atom 2, CH2 group also 2, then next one is 3, 3, 4, 4. Clear? In the last column, boiling points are given. Homologous series of alkene, that is double bond. Carbon, carbon, alkene means carbon, carbon, double bond. So, 1 carbon, no compound is formed, so start from 2. So, 2 carbon atoms means ethene. How many CH2 group? 2 CH2 group, but, sorry, number of carbon atoms are 2, but how many CH2 group? 0. Why? Because 2 carbon bonded with each other by double bond. Next, propane, number of carbon atoms 3, but how many CH2 group? So we are showing this last carbon, not this double bonded, but this last one CH2 and 1 hydrogen replaced like this CH2. Check this. This is remains as it is, and we are joining like this CH2 and 1 hydrogen. This is called as a 1 CH2 group. Clear? Next one. In a 1 butene, naming is given actually. Butene means 1 butene. So we are drawing the structure. This is a double bond, and how many? 2 are there. So 2 CH2 group and carbons are 4. Next, carbons are 5 and CH2 groups are, omit this double bond structure. How many are there? 3 are there. Boiling points are given in the last column. Now use your brain power. So some questions given for us. So I will show the answer of all these questions on one separate paper. Now check that. Here. So use your brain power. Question given on page number 119. By how many CH2, that is methylene units, do the formulae of the first 2 members of homologous series of alkane, that is methane and the ethane, differ? Similarly, by how many CH2 units do the neighboring members ethane C2H6 and propane C3H8 differ from each other? You do the subtraction. I will already explain in the previous part in this today's lecture. Now see that the first 2 members of homologous series of alkane, methane and ethane differ by 1 CH2 unit in their formulae. You check the number difference between the carbon atoms and hydrogen atoms. CH2 means methylene group. Similarly, ethane and propane differ by again 1 CH2 unit, that is a methylene group, from each other. Second question. How many methylene units are extra in the formula of the 4th member than the 3rd member of the homologous series of alcohol? You do the subtraction. So 4th member means methanol and 3rd member means what? Propanol. You find out the difference. The formula of the 4th member has 1 CH2 unit extra than the formula of the 3rd member of the homologous series of alcohol. Means 1 CH2 group means again 1 CH2 group means methylene group of difference in that homologs. Third question is given. How many methylene units is there in the formula of the 2nd member than the 3rd member of homologous series of alkene? Again you do the subtraction. 3rd member means which one? Butene. And 2nd member means propene, because 1st member is start from the carbon number 2. So 1st member in alkene series is ethene, 2nd member is propene, and next 3rd member is butene. So butene minus propene. The formula of 2nd member has 1 CH2 unit less than the formula of the 3rd member of the homologous series of alkene. Check that. So this is the information given here. Clear? Next. Come back to our textbook page. Textbook page number what? 120. Now you have found that in any homologous series, while going in an increasing order of the length of carbon chains, every time what? one methylene unit, that is CH2, goes on increasing in any type of homologous series, that we confirm from that answer. Therefore, while going in an increasing order of the length, there is a rise in the molecular mass of the member by 14 U. U means what? U means Dalton. 14 Dalton. Atomic mass, yeah, molecular mass measured in Dalton, that we learn in standard 9. Now next one. Now inspection of the table 9.17 on the previous page, A, B and C will reveal one more point to you, and that is a gradation in the boiling point. Gradation means there is a slightly difference occur in their boiling points. Boiling point is a physical property of compound. Generally, it is found while going in an increasing order in any homologous series. The physical properties show variation in one direction, that is a gradation is observed in the physical properties. Next. Now use your brain power. Two questions given for us. So I will show the answer of these two questions on one separate paper. So first question is given here on page number 120. Check that. Now inspect the molecular formula of the members of the homologous series of alkene. Do you find any relationship in the number of carbon atoms and the number of hydrogen atoms in the molecular formulae? So answer. In the molecular formula of any member of the homologous series of alkene, the number of hydrogen atoms is twice the number of carbon atoms. You check that. Next. And second question, if the number of carbon atoms in the molecular formulae of alkene is denoted by small n, what will be the number of hydrogen atoms? If the number of carbon atoms in the molecular formulae of alkene is denoted by n, then number of hydrogen atoms in the molecular formulae will be 2n, because we learn the general formula of alkene. What is the general formula of alkene? CnH2n. So number of carbon atoms is in these formula is n, so hydrogens are double, that is a twice or 2n. All are getting? So this is general formula of alkene. So from that formula we are writing the all answers. Next. One more question given in the next paragraph. See that. What would be the general formula for the molecular formulae of the members of the homologous series of alkane? So what is the general formula of alkane? CnH2n plus 2. This is a general formula of alkane. So what would be the value of n for the first member of this series? So general molecular formula for the homologous series of alkene is what? Same is given here, CnH2n plus 2. The value of n for the first member of homologous series of alkane is 1. So first member is what? If you are substituting 1 here, so C1H2n. 2n means 2 into 1. So 2 into 1 means 2. 2 ones are 2. 2 plus 2, 4. CH4. So what is the value of n is here? In first member, 1. So we are writing C1H4. So carbon is 1. So we are writing like this, CH4. That is a methane. First member of alkane means methane. Getting all of you? And one more question given there. Check that. The general molecular formula for the homologous series of alkyne is CnH2n minus 2. CnH2n minus 2. That is showing here. Clear? Check that. Write down the individual molecular formulae of the first, second and third member of substituting the values. First member by substituting the value of n is 2, second member means n equal to 3 and third member means n is equal to 4 respectively for for n in this formula. So for first member substitute n is equal to 2 in this formula. So we are getting CnH2n minus 2. So C2H2 into 2 minus 2. 2 to the 4 minus 2 means C2H2. What is the name of this C2H2? That is the ethine. ETHYNE, ethine. Next. For second member n is equal to 3. So formula is given here C3H2n, 2 into 3, 2 3 is 6, 6 minus 2, 4. 3 carbon, then what is the name? Propyne. Propyne, Pyne. Next. Third member n equal to, substitute the force in the formula. So C4H2n, 2 into 4, 2 4s are 8, 8 minus 2, 8 minus 2 means 6. So how many carbon? 4. So what is the name of this? That is the butane. Clear all of you? So this is the answer of that second question. Next one. So come back to the page number 120 of our textbook. See you. So already we learn this explanation. See this paragraph. Molecular formulae of the members of homologous series of alkene can be represented by general formula CnH2n. So n is equal to 2. So we get the molecular formula of the first member of this series, that is C2H2 into 2. C2H4 means what? Ethene. So when the value of n is equal to 3, then we are getting the second member, that is called as formula is C3H6, that is the propene. And next propene, C3H6 means propene. Clear? So already we learned the answer of these two questions. Clear? Next one. Here question is asked, what are the characteristics of homologous series? So first one, what are the characteristics of homologous series? First one is given, while going from one member to the next in homologous series. So what is the difference? One methylene, that is CH2 units get added. Next point, molecular mass increases by 14 Dalton. And third point, number of carbon atoms increases by 1. Clear? Second characteristic, chemical properties of members of homologous series show similarity. Chemical properties are same because homologous series means by using the same general formula all that compounds are formed in that series, homologous series. Third characteristic, all the members of a homologous series can be represented by the same general molecular formula, and that's why that is called as homologous series. By using the same general molecular formula, all compounds are formed in that homologous series that we learned on the previous pages also in our today's lecture. All are getting? And last one, today's our last part is that use your brain power. Now this question is given for your homework. These two questions, number 1 and 2, you read the question carefully and try to answering these two questions in your notebook. I will give the answer in our assignment. So today we learn about the hydrocarbons. There are two types of hydrocarbons, that is the saturated and unsaturated, and whatever the concepts given related to these functional groups and etc. So all of you listen this video carefully and answering the questions given in our assignment. On the last page, assignment questions are given, you check that. So in this question, some questions is of 1 mark, or 2 mark, or 3 mark, or more than that as per our paper pattern. This is the next one. So assignment number 18 total. Actually question numbers are continuing from the last videos, from the last lecture. So whatever the questions given in our assignment, try to write down the answers. So see the video carefully and find out the answers of the given questions in our assignment. I will give the separate photo of the assignment number 18 also. Thank you.